What's good, everybody? NicMakesPlays here. Today, we're going to go over my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. This deck is so strong. It utilizes all the Blue Eyes White Dragon cards to push insane amounts of damage. There's an XYZ card in the game that 2 level 8s allows you to do 9,000 damage. Yeah, so you can combine any 2 Blue Eyes monsters to do 9,000 damage in 1 turn. This whole deck is based around getting 2 Blue Eyes on the field, making them into that XYZ monster, attacking for 9,000. You have tons of board clears, tons of ways to draw into the combo, and just get 2 Blue Eyes and then kill your opponent in the very first turn. So if you want to deal 9,000 damage with Blue Eyes monsters, this is the deck for you. We'll go to the first card of the deck is Blue Eyes White Dragon himself. This card is great synergy with the deck. Obviously, you need to reveal him to summon Blue Eyes White Alternative Dragon. You can search him out with Melody of the Awakening, discard the draw 2 a trade-in, reborn it with Return of the Dragon Lord, so all kinds of stuff, and it's one of your main level 8s you'll be using to combine for the combo we're going to get into, which is you summon Draglubian, which summons the Numeron Dragon, which deals 9,000 damage in 1 attack. Alright, next is White Set of Legend. This card's very strong. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can search a Blue Eyes, so you can discard it with Card of Continents, draw 2 cards, and then also search a Blue Eyes, so very strong. We have Sage with the Blue Eyes. This card, you can target an effect monster on the field, and then you can send it to the graveyard, this from your hand to the graveyard and the monster on the field, to summon a Blue Eyes from your deck. So essentially what you do is you just like summon the White Set of Ancients or White Set of Legend, discard Sage or Blue Eyes, and then you have one of your 2 level 8s to combine for the 9,000 attack XYZ monster we're going to get to. We have the White Set of Ancients, another card of Continents you can draw with. You're able to, at the end phase, summon a Blue Eyes from your deck. You can summon Dragon Spirit of White, it's treated as Blue Eyes. And then it banishes a back row, which is really strong. So if the game does become like grindier, you don't kill your opponent in 1 turn, you're able to remove some back rows, and you also have a good toolbox of cards you can make if you don't finish them off in the first turn. So we have 3 Maxi, you know, best card in all of the game. Allows you to draw every time your opponent special summons. Basically, if you go second and they try and combo off, you get a refuel every single special summon, and then it's even easier to kill them next turn. Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, this card's very strong as well. So you must be special summoned by revealing Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. You can always special summon this card once per turn. So its name's Blue Eyes White Dragon, and once per turn you can target what monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and then it can't attack the turn you activate this effect. So basically what you do is you reveal Blue Eyes, summon this, kill one of their monsters, and then you XYZ with it another level 8 for the combo and attack for 9,000. This just gets rid of their blocker, so you're able to chip directly for the 9,000 damage. Very good. So we have Dragon Spirit of White. When this card's normal special summoned, you can target 1 spell and trap your opponent controls, and you can banish it. And then a quick effect, if your opponent controls a monster, you can choose this card, special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is nice if they try and like out it with like, you know, I don't know, destroy all monster opponent control or something, you can just chain it and then summon a Blue Eyes. So as you can see here, we have a lot of ways to search the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We have a lot of ways to special summon multiple level 8s because we have Dragon Spirit of White, we have Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, we have Sage with Blue Eyes. So 2 level 8s is our combo for 9,000 damage, but the rest of the deck is spells. Drawing cards to draw the combo or clearing the enemy board, so you can safely just attack directly for the 9,000. So pretty straightforward, Regeki, destroy monster opponent controls. It's a lot easier to kill your opponent when they have the monster. So Regeki destroys all of them. Also good at trying to get rid of the cards that negate monster effects. Or some monsters say like, you know, your opponent's turn destroy a card, your opponent's turn negate an effect, your opponent's turn negate a spell or trap, so it just gets rid of those. Harvey's Featherduster destroys all spell and traps your opponent controls, really good. Monster Reborn, pretty generically good in this deck, because what you can do is you can just like play Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, then reborn the other one, XYZ, or you can reborn a White Set of Legend or White Set of Ancients. These are actually tuners as well. So we have a lot of synchros here, where you can synchro the Blue Eyes plus one of these cards for a level 9 synchro. That's really strong. Next we have Trade-In, pretty good at getting rid of excess Blue Eyes White Dragons, excess Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragons, Spirit in White, and just like mold your hand to get the perfect card you need, like basically a board clear plus 2 level 8s you can summon, and then you're good to go, deal 9,000. We have Melody Awakening Dragons, discard 1 card, add to 3,000 attack monsters with 2,500 less defense. So basically, also combos well with Trade-In. You can like search 2 Blue Eyes and then draw 2 off 1 and summon the other one, so that's nice. 3 Card of Continents, absolutely amazing card in this deck. Discard the stones, search Blue Eyes, or get their graveyard effects. This one also has a bonus effect when it's in graveyard, you can banish it. Target 1 Blue Eyes in your graveyard and add to your hand, so they're good to just fuel up and draw 2. We return the Dragon Lords, target 1 level 7 or 8 dragon monster from your graveyard. So you can just reborn a Blue Eyes with this. It also has a bonus effect. If a dragon monster you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, banish the grave instead. So we have one of these and one Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn's a bit more flexible, but it's at 1, so. Also, if I turn the Dragon Lords to make sure we have multiple cards that can reborn our 8 stars and try to go for game, or our stones in Synchro. 3 Pot of Desires. So this card's insane in this deck. So you already go second, right? So here's the deal. You draw 6 cards and you go second, your opponent draws 5 when they go first. So since you draw 6 going second, you play this, and then it gives you 2 cards for 1, so you draw to 7 cards. You're working with 7 cards to break their board. So easy to kill their field, and also deal 9,000 when you have 7 cards instead of the 6. Nothing really matters too much about getting banished. Like, you have multiple Blue Eyes, you have multiple Blue Eyes, Alternative Dragon, a lot of your cards, like Raigeki and Lightning Storm, you have like multiples of, so the banishing top 10 cards are actually not really a big deal. Next, we have Lightning Storm. So, destroy all attack mission monsters your opponent controls, or destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. Mostly spell or traps. If people are smart, or I guess not all people, but some people will play around Lightning Storm, put their monsters in defense. If they don't, you can destroy all their attack mission monsters. But you could also destroy all their spell and trap cards. Very good for decks like Eldritch and stuff like that. Just clear their field and attack for game. Last but not least, we have Forbidden Droplet. So this card sends any number of other cards from your hand to the field to the graveyard. You choose that may affect monsters, negate their effects. This is good, again, versus the pesky monsters that, like, quick effect on your opponent's turn, destroy a card. Quick effect, opponent's turn, negate a spell, trap. Quick effect, opponent's turn, negate a monster effect. You can just discard the stones here, actually, and negate those cards. And the cool thing is if you discard, like, the White Stone of Legend, you actually get the effect to search for Blue Eyes. So, very good combo here to shut off your opponent's monster effects, and then search for Blue Eyes. It also has to attack their monsters. So if any of them are under 1,000, then you can just do the 9,000 attack combo on their monster, and it's 8,000 damage. This deck will reliably kill your opponent turn 1. Like, you will be reliably playing the Dragaluvian. You will be reliably clearing the board, and you will be reliably attacking for game immediately. It's so satisfying. So I'm excited for these games. Alright, so here's the extra deck. A lot of them are just options, because not every game, you know, there's going to be games where I guess your opponent, like, you know, they have good cards too, and the games will go on. But you have tons and tons of stuff to keep grinding with in this extra deck, as well as the combo to kill your opponent. So, this card, you can just send to Blue Eyes for the grade. This is just like an option. Can't destroy a battle, attack twice per turn. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks opponent's monster, but it was destroyed, you can banish that monster. It's just a nice way to remove things, I guess. It gives you options with your Blue Eyes. You don't need polymerization for this. You can just send the monsters. You control the graveyard, so it's nice. So here's one of the main synchros of the deck. You just, you know, any level 8 plus a 1-star tuner. It's special summon until the end of the next turn. Neither player can target dragon monsters to control the card effects, and they can't be destroyed by card effects. So just protects your board, and then once per turn during your standby phase, you can reborn a Blue Eyes. So you have 2 of these cards. You kind of like combo into this, so I'll go into the card that you play first. So first you play Blue Spirit Dragon. Blue Spirit Dragon, you know, same way, you just do a Blue Eyes plus one of the tuners. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. This is like niche, it's not like pendulum summoning and just other random stuff, which is just a bonus effect. Basically, you play this, and then once per turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate it, so it negates graveyard effects. And then also quick effect, you can distribute it, and then you can summon the Azir Eye Silver Dragon. So you play this first, your opponent can't special summon 2 monsters at the same time, can negate graveyard effects, and then whenever you want, you know, they try and kill this card, you can tag out into this, and then your monsters can't be destroyed, and then on your turn, you're born in Blue Eyes, and you continue to go for game. Next is Ravenous Crocodile Dragon. This card's so good. So level 9, again, just a tuner and a Blue Eyes. Really simple. Gains 5 attack and defense for each card in your hand. The Synchro Summon, you can draw a card equal number of non-tuners, used for Synchro Summon. It's just 1. So when summoned, it gets you know, extra attack and defense, you draw a card. But the main effect is quick effect, discard 2 cards, target 1 card in the field and destroy it. This may seem like, why would you want to discard 2 cards, destroy just 1 card? But if that's all you need to go for game, it's just destroying that 1 card. It's very good. It's also a quick effect, so you can do it on your opponent's turn, which is pretty nice. So it's just a versatile card. It's good in this deck. Alright, so I guess we'll get into the combo now of like why the deck does 9,000, or I guess how the deck does 9,000 damage. So what you do is you get 2 level 8s, right? You play this guy. Your opponent cannot target his card effects, so it can't be like effect failured or impermed or anything. And then you can detach 1 card. And then when you detach a card, it summons a dragon from your extra deck. Okay, and you can only attack with that card. So you play this, detach, and you summon Numeron Dragon. This is it starts as a 0/0. So again, Dragaluvian, detach, summon Numeron Dragon. So this card Once per turn, you can detach material, and this card gains attack equal to the combined ranks of all XYZ monsters you currently control. When you play this card, you have the Jaglubian is level 8. This is level 1, so it becomes a 9,000 attack monster. So all you do is 2 level 8s, summon this. This becomes 9,000 attack for game. GG. You just have to clear their boards. There's 2 level 8s, is just 9,000 damage. When you use this effect, you have to attach an XYZ as material to the new card you're playing. You just use this card, Thunderspark Dragon. It has to be a number monster, so yeah, play this. Just one more time, just to reiterate what the deck does and how it's very simple. 2 level 8s, you just play this guy. This card gets summoned, this becomes a material under it. You detach, and this card gains 9,000 attack. And you attack per game with 2 level 8s for 9,000 every game. Very good. Next we have Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, distribute any number of monsters from your field or hand, destroy that many cards. So you can distribute like extra blue eyes or like the stones and stuff, and just blow up cards. This card's a good defensive card. 2 level 8s. Once per turn, a spell card or effect is activated in the field, you can negate that, so it negates spells, and then attach that spell as material to this card. Then, when your opponent monster declares an attack, you can detach one material from this card, change the attack target to this card, and do damage calculation. And then, if a face-up XP monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, you target when face-up XP monster you control, it gains attack equal to one of those destroyed monsters' original attack. So basically, this just negates the spell. Good defensive card, yep. Dingirisu the Orchist. So essentially, this can just send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard. It's non-targeting, so it's just non-targeting removal. You have Zeus, so after you attack with your XYZs, and if they're still alive somehow, you can just play Zeus. Very good. And on their turn, you can detach 2 to send all cards to the field of the graveyard, so basically you just board wipe them on their turn. So we have Linkuriboh here. The role of Linkuriboh is in certain like awkward hands where all you have to do is search a blue eyes and you win the game. You can summon the White Sun of Legend, link into Linkuriboh, then this card's sent to the graveyard, allowing you to search 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon, and you can combo off. And then this 2 Dragon Monsters makes this card on your opponent's turn. You can quick effect tribute a monster, usually distribute itself. And then you can return 1 face-up card on the field to the opponent's hand. And then it's distributed. You can special 1 Dragon Monster from your deck and make it a 0/0. So basically this is just for like really awkward hands where like you're grinding. You can combine 2 stones into this. You can even just combine a blue eyes and a stone to this. But usually it's just a way to use like the 2 stones if it's like a weird situation or just an option. And then 2 stones, you can just make them into a card that bounces the card on your opponent's turn. So very, very strong. I don't run like Chaos Max or anything or like the Ritual. It's just like bricky. The goal of this deck is to do 8,000, or sorry, do 9,000, to clarify, in 1 turn. And the whole deck's built around this one combo, the Numeron Dragon combo. So yeah. And before we start our first game, if you guys are big Blue Eyes fans, big Kaiba fans, make sure you like and subscribe the video. And let's get to the first game. Alright, so we're going second. Let's see what he does and try and break his board. We have Maxi, if he tries to special summon a lot. We have Trade-In, we can discard Blue Eyes, get engraved like the Monster Born, return the Dragon Lords, and also draw 2 cards. So we already are pretty good hand here. We're shaping up for a pretty good hand. We should realistically be able to summon 2 level 8s and go for game. It's just going to be more or less difficult depending on how many back rows or monster he has. So when this is summoned, set an Attraction Trap from your deck. Okay, it's fine. No big deal. I'm not entirely sure what the attraction traps are, but I guess we're going to find out. Target one amazement monster you control, or if it's a monster you control, equip this card to it. Target one spell trap from control, set both in the graveyard. So it's just like a versatile effect. Okay. So we need to draw Lightning Storm or Heartbeat Feather Duster. If we want to beat this, we can draw Pot of Desire, set it towards them. More level 8s. Oh, nice. Alright, well, we had traded. We're going to dig for a little bit anyways. But I guess we should just start with this. We have like 3 copies of cards that would bolt this back rows. Also, Spirit Dragon of White is really good at this too. And these have graveyard effects. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. So we'll trade it now. We will discard the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Draw 2. We're going to keep going here. Discard the Alternative Dragon. Draw 2. I think Pot of Desire is just good now. See if you can draw something, discard for Card of Continence. Draw 2 more. See what we banished here. Okay, not a big deal. This is a bit of a weird hand here, though. That's for sure. So we can normal summon this. This searches a level 1 tuner. So what you can do is you just search the White Stone. And then you can do Card of Consonance, discarding the White Stone, draw 2, search your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright. We're gonna do Trade-In, draw 2 again. This deck's really consistent, guys. We're gonna keep this in hand because you need to reveal it to summon Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, which is what we want to draw. We'll do... I guess we can thin our deck here. We probably should have done this earlier on the Sage. And then we'll summon a Blue Eyes. So we want to draw our Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. We only have 1 left. But also a Monster Reborn is the same thing. Either way, it'll be game. How many Blue Eyes do we have left? So, 1's banished. 1's engraved. Let's just keep thinning our deck here. We can also discard this, draw 2. So you can banish this from graveyard to add a Blue Eyes to your hand. We'll add Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Okay, that was 9,000. Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, we summon that, and then we destroy his monster, combine both for an 8-star, attack for 9,000. Alright, so our opponent made us go second, which is good for us. We can try and deal the 9,000 damage in 1 turn. We have Max C, so if he tries to combo off, we'll draw a card for each special summon, making it easier for us to kill him to have more cards. We're also going to have Harpy Feather Duster, kill his back rows. So this card, what? It searches a card. Add a Dragon Maid spell trap to your hand. Okay. Playing with Dragon Maids, we have a Dragon Mirror match. Pretty exciting. This hand should be good. We can discard White Stone of Legend, and then we can search 3 Blue Eyes monsters, 1 from the White Stone of Legends, 2 from Melody of Awakening Dragons. We can reborn a card, and we can just summon Blue Eyes Alternative Dragons. So we have the 8,000 combo. Very interesting. Well, if he said back rows, we had a way to kill him anyway. Surprised he didn't. So I don't want to like accidentally just banish all the cards we need, so I guess we'll just start with this. Discard the White Stone, and then we can search. Interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of hand traps. That's pretty good, actually. Maybe I should just bait it out with Pot of Desire, because I actually need this to resolve. Regardless, we still will search our Blue Eyes because our White Stone is sent to the graveyard, so that's good. Alright. We'll play Pot of Desires here, draw 2 cards. Alright, so this card can what? Tag out? It can tag out at the start of the battle phase. You can return this card to your hand. So what we'll do is we'll actually... We don't have a Blue Eyes engraved yet. So we'll normal summon Maxi, use Sage's effect on it. So we set an effect monster for Field of the Graveyard, and we get a Blue Eyes from our deck. So we can just get this one, I guess. It doesn't really matter which one we get here. This one blows a back row, so you do want to start with this. Then we can use Forbidden Droplet, discarding the Blue Eyes, negating this card's effect to tag out, so we can just try and attack it for 9,000. We also now have a Blue Eyes engrave, so we can reborn that Blue Eyes. Attack position. Blue Eyes White Dragon! White Lightning! Excuse me, sorry guys. I didn't mean to subject you to that, but I had to. Alright, so we played Draglubian. Draglubian, very good. Can't be target card effects, so can't be effect failured. We detach. And then we're able to summon the Numeron Dragon. We do this as a material. Then detach, attack for 9,000. GG. GG. Alright, so we win the coin flip here. Choose to go second as always. We definitely make them go first, so we're able to try and kill them in 1 turn. And then deal the 9,000 damage is the plan. So basically, this deck doesn't run too many hand traps, but it runs a lot of ways to board clear with like Forbidden Droplet against their monster effects, Lightning Storm against their monster effects, Raigeki, and then you can also have Harpy Feather Duster to blow up their back row. So the cool thing about this deck is that usually opponents choose to go first, so whether you win or lose the coin toss, you're reliably going second to try and do the OTK. We're playing against Ancient Gears. He's kind of all styled out with his Ancient Gears swag. I like it, I like it. I'm not even that familiar with this deck. I think it makes like a 4,500 attack monster. It's like unkillable or something, so I've heard. So we'll see what we can do here. This might be the aforementioned card. He just fuses 4 into Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, and then ends. Oh god. So, unaffected by spell and trap effects, that's not good. Your opponent monster effects cannot activate effects during the battle phase. This card can attack once. So we can just kill that. Okay. No problems here. I guess we won't need this, but having this engraved is fine. Yeah, let's just do that. So we'll search Blue Eyes. I'll switch to Blue Eyes, I'll turn on Dragon too. I didn't realize it was at the same time. But either way, this is going to be game. So, summon this. Just kill this guy. So we summon the stone. So we can discard Sage of Blue Eyes, target an effect monster, and then tribute it, and then we get a Blue Eyes from our deck. One cool thing is you get Spirit of the Dragon. Spirit of the White Dragon, and that allows you to banish the back row as well to clear back rows before you go for this combo if they have any back rows. But yeah, we have Dracolubian. Dracolubian effect. Get the Numeron Dragon, and that's 9,000. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. GG. Alright guys, that's the deck. Hope you guys liked it. As you can see, it draws tons of cards. It's really consistent. Easily can just blow up opponents' boards and then swing for 9,000 almost every single game, which is really satisfying and a lot of fun. So again, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. I have daily videos, so I'll be posting tons of deck guides. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.